So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's bust! Big chance! Must be! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, smashing header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Xavi. Raul. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Raul. And here's Torres. To Guardiola. Looking tidy in possession here. Bebeto! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Xavi plays it short. Deep cross. He gets big! Well, that has fallen kindly here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So, a breakthrough already. He is through here. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Looking for a runner. Bebeto has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a Barcelona... Bebeto!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Chouameni. Now it's Dani Olmo. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Bebeto. Raul. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. This is shot a goal! It's in! Right back in the game! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief...
Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Xavi goes short. Played in by Albert Ferrer. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's found the way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Cruyff. And it's Guardiola. Oh, nicely intercepted. Raul. Barcelona finding their passes. Aimed beyond the defence. Xavi. Raul. Now it's Bebeto.
That's going in strongly.
And back to the goalkeeper. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Shot. Tries a shot! Yes! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Guardiola. Bebeto. And it's Cruyff. In with the challenge. And now the breakaway. Raul. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo takes control of it and he's on the move. Bebeto. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Howson getting this one clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. The midway point of the game.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
A continuación, se podrán ver en el marcador estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17.
Barcelona get the second half going.
7. Serán sustituidos por...
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
El dorsal 15.
Now it's Forlan.
Villa.
Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away. Guardiola. Albert Ferrer. And it's Xavi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Now it's Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. And here's Torres. Knocks it out wide. Cruyff. Overhit and out of play. Koundé. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Xavi. Dani Olmo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's Guardiola. Albert Ferrer. And this is Cruyff. And it's Guardiola. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Dani Olmo. Decent chance! That's no mistake! You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Belletti. Rudiger. Koundé. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Great defending, strong and determined. Xavi. Now it's Villa. Dani Olmo. David Villa. And here's Torres. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Raul. Good, strong midfield running here. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. And he's dealt with that well. And this is Forlan. Dani Olmo. Now it's Villa. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Raul. And it's been played through. And the shot! It's loose. In he goes again. Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Oh, easy pickings there. It's a pretty loose pass. Albert Ferrer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shoots! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! And again they hit the front.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5. El dorsal 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
El dorsal 21.
And it's Koundé. Looking to play him in. It's loose, and he's had a shot! Yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Might be danger here. Shot, surely! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Lewandowski brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
De Jong. Howson cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That pass has been well intercepted. Belletti. It's Vinicius Junior. Albert Ferrer concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Se va a realizar un cambio
Barcelona did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. De Jong. Played out wide. Oh, cracking ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And it's Alaba. Dani Olmo. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Belletti. Now it's Alvarez. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Forlan. Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Dani Olmo. Alaba. He has found the way through. And it's De Jong. To Guardiola. And that has been slung wide. Oh, he's not getting any further than that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Lewandowski. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Kubasi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
He'd been asking for that, Peter, and it puts him under much more pressure now.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Decent hit from there.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on top.
And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Albert Ferrer has been sent off, just to confirm it was a straight red.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
So what can they conjure from this one? So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been clubbed away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that could set him on his way. Short changes him with that pass. That's a delicate pass. And the shot! It's hit the upright. And he's there to get it away. And here's Vinicius Junior. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence.
Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He's got away, and across it goes. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Belletti. Deep into stoppage time. And time is up. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.